Radical open-mindedness is a superpower. Let me explain why. So what tends to happen as humans, and our natural inclination is to shut our minds off to new ideas or things that are outside of our belief systems. So for instance, I got back pain probably about a year ago. I moved into a new office, the office I'm sitting in now actually, and initially I used the chairs that were there, didn't suit my body, had crippling back pain. So anyway, I'm in a particular group and they gave me a couple of exercises. One was a wall sit, where I'd do a wall sit against the wall, and the other one was like being in the sitting position but lying down with your legs on top of a couch. Right, got rid of my back pain. It's come back to one or two more times, done the same exercises, they've got rid of the back pain. So I haven't had to go and see a chiropractor, etc., etc. So how does this apply to your business? Well, it's the same in business. I see so many people business owners, and they will shut themselves off to new ideas. I'll go, oh, webinars will never work for me, or I'd never run an ad like that, or nobody would ever read all that writing. And shutting yourself off to those ideas by not having radical open-mindedness can literally cost you tens, hundreds of thousands, even millions of dollars. And what I've found in the most successful entrepreneurs I've worked with is they're extremely open to new ideas. I mean, I made the mistake myself for years. I'm very much come from a direct response marketing background, but I sort of dissed anything like networking. And then I read a book called The 80-20 Manager, and he talks in that book about the lottery tickets and how every time you have a new person, a loose connection that you meet, it's like a lottery ticket in a drawer. And I started to track where my best clients had come from, and lo and behold, I said that the vast majority of them had actually come from networking. But it wasn't like you go to a networking event and you get a client. It often happened years after you met the first person, and it could be 5 to 7 people deep. I had shut myself off to that idea because I didn't have radical open-mindedness and was stuck in the dogma of, and we all get into our dogmas, of our direct response is the only way. So, something to keep in mind, and ask the question, where am I accepting dogma in my life, and where am I refusing to be radically open-minded? Because that might just be the source of your next breakthrough.